The seventh son of a seventh son is one of the most famous figures in folk history. In Ireland, England, and parts of Europe and the Americas, people once believed that this special birth order could give a child healing power. The idea was simple but powerful. If a man was the seventh son in his family and his father had also been the seventh son, then he might be chosen by fate to help the sick. Why did the number 7 matter so much? For many people long ago, 7 felt magical and complete. There are 7 days in a week, stories of the world being made in 7 days, and many old religions and traditions treat 7 as a holy number. Because the seventh son came after a long line of brothers, people thought he had extra strength, luck, or special gifts. In Irish folk tradition, a seventh son of a seventh son might be said to have the cure. This did not mean he could heal every illness. Usually he was believed to help with one or a few problems, such as ringworm, skin troubles, shingles, or pain. People often came to him for healing by touch and prayer. He might place his hands gently on the sick person and say words passed down in the tradition. These healers were usually not paid like ordinary doctors. People often brought small gifts instead, such as food or tobacco. Many believed that if a healer charged money, the gift would lose its power. So the healing was seen as something given, not sold. This belief was not found only in Ireland. In parts of England, especially in places like Lancashire, people also respected seventh sons and sometimes even gave them the name doctor. In other countries, the same birth order had different meanings. In some places, it was linked to danger, like werewolves or vampires. This shows how one old idea can travel and change in different cultures. Why did people believe in these healers? Long ago, many communities had few doctors and little medicine. People still needed help, comfort, and hope. Folk healers became important members of the community because they offered care when families had few other choices. Even when people did not fully understand how healing worked, they often believed that prayer, touch, and trust could help. Some seventh son healers became well known in modern times too. Their stories remind us that old beliefs do not always disappear quickly. They can live on beside hospitals, medicines, and science. For many families, a healer was not a replacement for a doctor, but another kind of support. The story of the seventh son of a seventh son is really a story about how people have always searched for help in times of illness. It is about numbers, family lines, faith, and community.